Hi everyone, it's Allison. I'm the Education Associate at the Clifton Institute, and I am coming to you today with this video to share my experiment growing pawpaw trees from seed. So I started this project last fall and just wanted to kind of learn what I could and see what would happen, and so I'm going to share the steps of that process and the results with you all in this video. So thanks for coming along and learning about pawpaws with me.
The pawpaw fruits were collected in September. I extracted 30 seeds, ate the fruit, which was delicious, and then stored the seeds for a few days wrapped in a damp paper towel. Pawpaw expert Barb Ernst says there are 2 rules to germinating pawpaw seeds. Number 1, don't let the seed dry out, and number 2, don't let the seed dry out. In early October, I put the seeds in a Ziploc bag with damp sphagnum peat moss. Then I put the bag in my fridge to overwinter in a process called stratification. I checked on the bag occasionally to make sure it wasn't too wet or, more importantly, too dry. I took the bag out of the fridge on January 15th and let it sit on my counter in room temperature until early March. On March 8th, I discovered that from 2 of the seeds, the taproot was emerging. I planted these 2 in a few centimeters deep in well-draining soil, with the taproot facing down, and then I watered them and worried a lot. By April 4th, a stem was visible above the soil in one of the pots. On April 8th, the seed casing, as you can see here, was still attached to the sprout. When it fell off, I pried it apart and discovered these awesome patterns inside. By April 30th, the day I filmed this video, the second sprout had emerged and the other one was 5 inches tall with 4 beautiful leaves. They still live in their pots in my house, near the sliding glass door, but I'm making sure they don't get too much sun. I didn't expect for this to work, and I have no yard to plant them in when the time comes, but I consider my experiment a success. I think 2 out of 30 is not bad for my first try. As for the rest of the seeds, they won't go to waste.
If you'd like to learn more about the pawpaw tree, I would like to recommend the book Pawpaw in Search of America's Forgotten Fruit by Andrew Moore. And here it is. I read this book about a year ago, and as you can see, I made notes and put tabs in there and really learned a lot about one of our amazing native trees from this book. So check it out if you can get a hold of a copy. It's really great and fun to read.